Hello, guys, and welcome to another edition of All NBA 24/7. I am your host, Rish Kapoor, and today is episode 18. And on today's episode, I'm going to be discussing, are the Golden State Warriors really a dynasty? Are they a dynasty? Are they one of the greatest dynasties of all time or NBA teams of all time? So I'm going to give you guys a breakdown in terms of what I think. So let's get to it. The first ever NBA championship that they won was in 2015 against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. But if you remember, LeBron lost, Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving during these playoffs. So it's basically the Warriors against LeBron. Who knows what could have happened if if LeBron James had Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. I mean, who knows? It would have been a more competitive series, or maybe Cleveland would have won, or maybe Golden State would still win. But you never know, because Golden State beat LeBron James in 6 games, and LeBron James was up 2-1 going into Game 4 in his house in Cleveland. So you never know what could happen. But LeBron James is doing damn near everything impossible, averaging 45, 10, and 10. His next guy up was Matthew Dellavedova, man. I mean, are you kidding me? And the fact that Golden State even gave up 2 games to Cleveland during that series is just incredible. I mean, that should have been a sweep, but you never know what could have happened. So that was their first championship, beating a Cavaliers team without Kyrie and Kevin Love. Their second year, 2016, they won 73 games and lost 9 games, so they had the all-time record. And they could have, they needed to make a stamp and win the ring, right, to be considered the greatest team ever, right? Because the Bulls, they beat the Bulls 72-10 record, but the difference was that the Bulls won the ring. And don't mean a thing if you ain't got the ring, right? Like, Scottie Pippen was wearing a shirt like that. But yeah, so in the 2016 NBA Finals, they were up 3-1 against Cleveland, against LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. And the Cleveland Cavaliers came back to beat them in Game 7 on their home floor. This was the biggest meltdown, biggest humiliation, biggest collapse in NBA history by a team in the NBA Finals and any round, you name it. This was a humongous collapse, and everybody was making fun of them, all these memes, 3-1, blew 3-1 lead. I mean, I was going crazy, and I was very happy that Golden State lost. But yeah, so they blew a 3-1 lead, I'm not being biased here, right, with my opinion, right? But let me just keep going. Like, I'm giving you legit insight in terms of why, yeah. So let's just keep going. So yeah, so in 2016, they blew a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals, right? And then during that offseason, it was reported that Draymond Green went to the parking lot and called Kevin Durant to join the team. Kevin Durant, who lost to them earlier in 7 games, blew a 3-1 lead himself. His Oklahoma City Thunder blew a 3-1 lead themselves in the Western Conference Finals against Golden State. And Draymond Green called him and said, "Hey, KD, why don't you join our team? Come join our team. Come join our squad." And it was reported that Draymond was recruiting KD while the Western Conference Finals series was happening, which is unbelievable. But yeah, so Draymond Green went and called Kevin Durant, And then they acquired Kevin Durant, and then Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors. They acquired the second greatest player, right, that's currently in the game. And, he went to Golden State, and then in 2017, Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant beat LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers when he had Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. And then in 2018, they beat LeBron James in the NBA Finals when LeBron just had him and Kevin Love. So with those 4 guys. So, are they an NBA dynasty? I mean, a team that beat, LeBron James on his own in 2015, team that blew a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals, team that went and got the second best player in the league, and won back-to-back championships with 4 All-Stars. Are they a dynasty? No. In my opinion, they are not a dynasty. In fact, I mean, all of their championships have an asterisk beside them, in my opinion. I mean, in 2015, I mean, you should have seen the road they had to get to the finals. They were facing injury-plagued teams from Memphis to New Orleans, I believe, and then Golden State. No, and sorry, and then and Cleveland in the finals. And then in 2016, blew a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals. And then you got to go and beg the second best player in the league to join your team. Go and call him when you want to bring. You should have brought the same team back the next year to try to beat LeBron, but you didn't because you were feared and needed to get another All-Star to join on a team with already 3 All-Stars. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, a dynasty would just go at it again and be like, hey, we're motivated. We're not going to acquire any players. We're not going to acquire anybody, recruit anybody. We're going to go at LeBron James and beat this guy with the team that we have and show him that we can beat him with our current squad instead of going and adding the second best player in the league. And then 2017, 2018, they beat LeBron with 4 All-Stars. All their championships, I believe, over time and even currently right now are not going to be respected. I mean, people don't respect those championships because, they went and got the second greatest player. They had the biggest meltdown in NBA history, beat a depleted Cleveland squad. I mean, I don't respect really any of the championships that they won. I mean, it was just like, of course you were supposed to win. It was like no, they had no trouble. They had no. It was smooth sailing, a cakewalk. You know what I mean? And I mean, I would have respected them more. I mean, 2015, okay, I understand. I mean, it's not their fault that Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love got injured, but you can't, bloat about that championship. I mean, you faced a depleted Cleveland squad. I would have respected them more if they lost in 2016 and came back with the same team, but in 2017 and 18, they added the second best player in the league, and then if they win again in 2019, you added another All-Star, one of the best big men, if not the best big man in the league now, on your team. I mean, you're supposed to win. You're supposed to win every year now, and it's just unbelievable, what has become of the NBA. All these All-Stars are going and teaming up in Golden State. I mean, you got to have 4 All-Stars now on your team to beat, to beat the Warriors. I mean, the competitive balance is just ruined. You got so many, small market teams that are just going to struggle forever. I mean, yeah, sure, they're going to have the lottery picks and stuff like that, but these draft picks now, right, these players that are coming in have so much pressure. They're like, hey, Golden State's a standard bearer. You got to basically become an All-Star team. It's like nowadays when I watch the All-Star game, it's not even special because you already have All-Star teams all across, the NBA now. You got 3-4 All-Stars joining together, joining forces. I mean, this was unheard of in the era that I grew up in, with Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter, Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett. All of them have their own squads, so like, I don't know, man. I don't understand, how people call them a dynasty, how they're one of the greatest teams of all time, this and that. I mean, they are not a dynasty to me, for all the reasons that I just discussed, in my opinion. And I'm not being biased. I'm not being a hater or anything like that. I mean, if it was any other kind of squad that was pulling the same stuff that they were, I would not call them a dynasty as well. So based on all those reasons, I do not consider Golden State a dynasty, one of the greatest teams of all time, in my opinion. I just don't. A lot of the championships have asterisks beside them, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, whether or not you guys believe Golden State's a dynasty, why you agree with me or disagree with me. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't be biased. I'm not being biased. Right, so let me know, guys, and continue to like, comment, and subscribe on my videos. I got a lot more content coming through, and so just stay tuned, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.